Hello, hello. We're live once more. It's been a while, a little while at least. So, hi, it's I, the Black Dragon, returning to your screens once more. So, today we're going to be continuing working on my Minecraft survival, my Minecraft fantasy map. I was working down here. I have completed the exterior of the pyramid since last time and even included some smaller pyramids with the build. As you can see, let's drop in the shaders. Let's change the time in a moment. Also, if you hear something zooming in the background, that's my ventilator being on. Because it's freaking hot in where I am right now. It's 29 degrees, almost tropical. So, yeah. I would melt if I didn't have it on. So, here you go. Nice little pyramid with a few pyramids around it. Which I'm still working on the interior bits of figuring that out. These smaller ones do already have an interior because I did take these from a different map I built at some point in the past. And that was the Pixelmon region I was working on. Which, to be honest, this here did inspire this big build here. So, yeah. But these already have some of an interior. Though, there's still some stuff that needs to be done in here. Like, actually setting up some chests as such. Because this is going to be a playable map. Survival map, so like there needs to be something in here. Hello Fabian, welcome to you're the first person to this stream. Hello. Yeah, you got me. Okay, so yeah, and also these towers. I still need to connect these towers up to the rest of the build in terms of accessibility. Also, this here is just a black hole by the looks of it. Didn't expect that to be so. Also, that's beautiful. I'm on the ground. Okay, so with the shaders off, you can see we've got some walls in here. So my plan is to make this bit maze, which is going to be hard to get through. Oh yeah, I've got infinite reach on. Oops. Didn't mean to make these holes. So yeah, we've still got a lot of work to do here. I also kind of want to have multiple levels in this pyramid. With like the top level be the best loot being up here. Also, when you're going to play this map, you're going to have to play it in adventure mode to protect these builds from being broken into in ways that aren't allowed. Although the little pyramid, yeah, I need to figure that one out on my own. I think something with deny blocks or something. If it's even in, wait. Oh, that's not in here. On Bedrock, you have 9 allow blocks. Need to figure that one out then. Yeah. Maybe a mod that allows me to do stuff like that. But anyways, oh. Oh, there's still some patches here that needs to be painted up, okay. Yeah, as you can see, I've also been busy getting some more terrain here. We got a little town in this little valley here. Which is also just directly taken from the Pixelmon region map I was building a long time ago. Yeah, a little bit of difference with like the waterway here, but yeah. So I added this one in here as the desert village. And it's a small one, but that's fine. And I'm still going to need to do some stuff around it, but yeah. Anyways, let's get back to the forest. The forest up here. Cause we've still got building to do here, we still got building to do here. And we got a lot of building to do here. And still to do here. And same here. And same here. But let's see, where are we going to work today? Oh, yeah, by the way, another build I've added onto this world since last time. This place has also now been added to this world, which is like a temple structure of some kind. Small, but also quite big. And yeah. So we've added that one into here as well. Next to the lake. And I've started connecting it up with a path, but haven't really done that fully yet. I've built some bridges between the island there. So, let's think. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's something I can do. Because there is a story for which I need a burned down village. Somewhere on this map. And I kind of want to have that be somewhere around here-ish. Yeah. Okay. So, actually, let's take off the texture packs. Like this one. Because that brings back the normal textures, and I actually should probably also open the stream on a different device to see the quality of it. So yeah. Okay. So yes, there we go. Hello, Marco. Moderators not here. There we go. So here we are. Let's start with like a bit of layouting of this village, because this is going to be a big village but also a smaller village. So actually we're gonna grab some concrete for that. Gray, red. Oh wait, that's powder. Red concrete, green. Okay, yeah. Lime. Okay, so this white one is going to be for like the pathways, with this line being the middle of those pathways. So you see that like that. And here we go. Actually, yeah, that explains a lot as well. There we go. Okay. Yes. Okay. So this is going to be. So if we copy this, we can copy this in order to make the path bigger, because the lining should be the same. Like that. Like that. Okay. So this is going to be the main pathway through this little village, which is going to be burned down. Okay, and then we're gonna have a little path going down here. Which goes back into the forest. Because, yes, there are going to be some smaller houses around here as well. Like that. Okay, that reaches the forest. Okay, so next up, we should probably add some more paths in here, but okay, so this red one is just going to be residential. So this is going to be where a residential building was, because this is going to be a burnt down village, actually. And it has to do with a story relating to a very important character in this world. And next to it we're going to have yeah, a smaller residential building. Because that one is quite big. So yeah, we're going to have like a little well down here with the path going around it, making this like a little town square. Area. Like so. And we can have some buildings around it. So this lime green is going to be like the pub of this place, so it's going to be a bigger building. Like so. It's going to be the pub. Yeah. With around it. So right here, behind this one, we're going to have like a bit more of a farm building. So this orange is going to be pointing towards where the farm is, with around it some, which is going to be surrounding some red concrete in terms for living quarters for the farm. Like so. Actually, we're going to be pushing that back a bit, like so. And do that. Actually, bit more. Okay, so there's gonna be some more buildings here. And the best thing about this, we don't have to worry about too much detail in terms of the reason I'm laying this out is because this is going to be a burned down village. It's better to just plan it like it was a village at some point than just build some random buildings. And yeah, so that's a big residential building around here. So this here is just going to be greenery. This green is like the horse stables for travelers. Is what it's going to be. So it's a bigger building, like so. Does mean that we're going to be extending the path here a little bit as well. like so. Okay. Then around here we can have another deviation of the main path with side bits. Bam. And we do one more over here as well. And with that, we have all the paths laid out for this village. Like so. Good. So, now that we have all this path layout, we can really add in all the buildings. So, yellow is just stuff like walls, green is the lime green. Okay, yeah. So, most of these are going to be red, especially the ones here, which is good. Going to be for residential buildings. Like so. How nice. Yeah. And then we do this. There comes the music. Bam. Okay, here you go. There we go. Bam. Have a bit more of a farming. No. Actually, with this grey, we're going to be leveling out a bit of a wall around the village. Because they need to protect themselves from the monsters and the creatures of the forest of the unknown. That's what's over there. So of course they have a wall to do that. Though the wall did not defend them from what happened to them. Anyway. And also it's going to be a wooden wall, so it's not even that strong. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. Actually think a little bit of another farm on this side would also be wise to add, because that way we can have some more food in this village. Because that's important, because this is a decent village in terms of size already. So there needs to be enough food for everyone. So we continue the wall through here. Yeah. Okay. And then here we can have another residential building right next to the farms. So this is going to be a deep one in terms of, yeah. Okay. like so, and we add another one right here. Like so. And then we can build a wall here. We come to this bit. Actually, no, wait. If this is where also there's wall going to be wall, then we better just do it like that. And could have like a bit of path that goes like that. Yeah, okay, yeah. So that path starts here. Goes like this. Like so. And actually also a bit more this way. Have another residential building right here, another one right here, a few more actually. Okay. That, and then we have another little well here. So that means that this bit of the village is done. Mostly that bit that still needs work. Okay. Yeah. Okay. And the wall is going to end here. So if we connect it up to this bit over here, and we have that area completely mapped out for the wall. And with that we can go here. And then build this bit here. Okay. Now, this is just mapping out the wall. The actual wall is going to be a bit more, gonna have a bit more form to it. But now this is going to be just to map out where the wall is going to be. Nice, nice, very nice. Yeah. So that means we also are going to have a path right here behind the pub. Like so. Going to have another residential building here. Which actually we're going to do that with. And then we're going to add a little bit more farm area right here, which immediately fills up this space quite a lot. And it's like an animal pen area. Those two are actual farmland in terms of like wheat and such. This is for cows. And we're going to do the same around here, with again the actual building of the farmhouse being right here. With this being the area they have, like so. Look at how much that already fills up the space. Yeah, and this area is also going to be for planting some plants. Actually, no. Let's do some magenta concrete to signify that this is where there's actual some foliage. Just you deleted. What mod did you delete, Guerrilla Teaching? Axiom? That's the name of it. Also, welcome back to my streams. So, okay. Haha. Yes. Okay. Let me quickly grab a sip of my iced tea. Alright, so we have a little bit more of the village to map out. And actually I think we should probably change the shape of this bit a bit more. So oh, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Yeah, the smoke what we were talking about last time. Yeah, that's very unfortunate. But yeah, well, shit happens. Okay. Also, maybe we need to add in another stables here. Actually, let's copy then over that bit in terms of size, so that we have the same size stables, which means that's just a build I can copy. Actually, let's put it on this side. Was bad not? What do you mean with bad not? Guerrilla Teaching. Oh, it was bad mod. Okay, yeah. Okay, so actually we're going to be putting the wall to here because otherwise it can't reach there. No one can reach here. So and this here. Yeah, okay. That means that we have actually we're going to be having some foliage here. Because otherwise there would be too many houses. Like that. And so yeah. Let's see. Okay. Let's make this a little bit smaller and do this. and add one or two more residential buildings here. Ah, yeah, no, that's indeed a bit not what I wanted indeed. What would be needed indeed, yeah. Okay, so bit more. Oh, no. Okay, yeah, let's add another one in here. This one's very thin. Okay. Okay, I need to go for a moment. I'll be back. So I'm back. I had to quickly put some stuff inside. Anyway, here we are. We were working right here. Let's see. Yeah, few more residential buildings to map out, and then this village is done with mapping out. Then we can lower the layout into the ground a bit, and then we can start building on top of that. Like so. Yeah, like so. Okay. And I'm going to have one more right here. Like so. And a little bit more foliage right here. So, that's a whole little town mapped out. Ah, you're working with that app now. Okay, nice. Yeah. By the way, you don't have to set this multiple times through the teachings. You've been setting the same message like 2 times, 3 times. But you don't have to do that. Not a lot of people comment on my stream, so yeah. Also, thank you very much to the people who have been sending likes while I was gone, because we're currently at 4% of my like goal. Yes, nice. Okay, here. Ah, nah. It's just that you don't have to. That's but it helps out the stream. So the more comments you send, the better my stream will do. So yeah. Okay. We lower everything down by 1. And now we grab some wood. No, log. Let's go with oak. So, oak logs, stripped, planks, that. Oh, yeah, that looks kind of burned. Definitely looks burned here. Yeah, let's put all of this in here. So, like that. Let's grab these as well. This. I'm going to grab some farmland. Seeds. We're going to grab some these. Yes, and beetroots, and as well as that we're going to grab... Wait, what? Waystone debugger, okay. Didn't know that was a thing. Let's see. What else do we need? Oh yeah, carrots. Potatoes. Of course, dirt. The paths we need. Of course, dirt. Rooted dirt. Mud. Both the wet, packed varieties. Okay, so yeah, gonna need some stone. Grab some cobblestone. And multiple varieties for detailing as well. As well as these. Okay, so I think we've got most of the blocks we'll need now. So for that wall, what we're going to do mostly is we're going to grab some the dark oak wood. And first of all, we're just going to be adding a bit more of the shape into the wall. Also, let's grab those fences. Yeah, okay. That, okay, yeah. That's starting to be a wall, yeah, good. That's like so. So first I'll do just too high and then we can do the rest of it. Just laying out the main map, the actual form of this wall. And that. This wall is not going to be just... Actually, this goes a bit too far out. Okay, so... like this. Oh yeah, this is already starting to look good, I think. So then we add a few more bits and pieces towards here. What's the shadow? Oh, that ain't shadow, that's just different grass because that's a different biome. Because we're now in the Dark Forest. This is Dark Forest biome, and this is just Plains biome. So it's not a shadow. So like that. Okay, here we go. Just check. Just to quickly check. Okay, yeah, my mic is being picked up. Good, good. Last time I streamed, my mic wasn't picked up. Well, the last times I streamed, my mic was picked up because for some reason it wasn't plugged in right. So now it is. So okay, bam. That's already very nice and adds a lot more shape to the village already. After this we're going to do the paths, complete those, and then we start on the buildings. So yes. Actually, let's add one more little exit right here. Just for the fuck of it. One more little exit right there. There we go. Very nice. Okay. Now we continue on right here. that. We're almost done with the wall in terms of the base layout. We still need to make it burn down, but that's gonna be later on. Look at that. The wall layouting has been done. Now then, we go and grab our path 2. Going to grab path. And then we're going to follow this path. Actually, we need to do it like this in order to ensure. Also, not sphere, not flat. And radius is going to be like 3. No, 2. Yeah, radius is going to be 2. And just following these right here, this should be good. This should almost be completely good. Bam. Look at that path. Perfect. Good. Then we do the same now for this bit. And actually, but drop down the depth of the path, radius of the path, I mean. So to 3. Bam. Like so. Okay, yeah. Okay, that wall is being covered currently a little bit, but it's still there, so we know what that's still there. Like, yeah. Like so. Okay, that's cutting a little bit into the farmland over there, but that's fixable. Everything here is fixable in terms of damage that's being done by laying down the actual paths. Bam. Okay, the actual paths has been laid down. Okay, good. Now then, let's go fix up this, that. Good. Okay, nice. That's indeed nice. Okay, so let's put away the concrete blocks. Actually, Guerrilla Teachings. I don't know if you remember it, but this village right here. Oh, the yellow blocks, that's just mapping out a well. But this village this town right here was meant for a PvP map as well. But I just plucked it from that map and put it in here. Still need some clean up to do on the edges here because they're half trees. So yeah. Also, this bit here is added since it's added onto this map. And also, most of the mountain here was from that map. You can still see a little bit of a divide here. So, okay. So that's going to be a well. Well. What do we have here? Yeah. Okay. Actually, let's start with designing the well. Yeah. Because those are going to be mostly still intact. Because they're not too close to the other buildings. Let's grab these. Okay. That's a very basic well design, but we shall increase the design in terms of complexity, like so. It's already a bit better. Also, I'm going to make it so that if you fall down here, you're going to be trapped. There's no different way about it. You're going to be trapped. I'm going to grab some water. And actually add it up to here. You can't escape from it. Good. Now for the roof, we still need to improve the roof here. First of all, let's add a block like that. Let's add a lantern. Like that. Nice. That does mean you can't fall in there. Well, in that case, we move this up one. Make it a bit taller. Actually, turn these into these. So now it's a well. You can fall in here, but once you're in here, you're not going to get out. So that's fun. And we'll copy and paste this one over to the other one on the other side. Okay, yeah. Yeah, okay, good. Everything's copied over. Nice. So that adds 2 wells into this area, which are needed for water and such. Next, let's start designing this bit here, so that we get a feel for what exactly the farmlands are going to be like. So, oh, I did probably remove a bunch of blocks here. Yeah, that's not good, but there's nothing I can really do about it. Let's grab some fences. I don't have infinite reach on currently. Okay, yeah. Let's just grab a fence. And we're still going to replace all that orange concrete with grassland. Was just to map out the fence. Grass blocks. Actually, no. Towards dirt. Well, it's going to be. So that. Oops. Actually. So. Like so. Okay. So, Dan, we can actually, lower the rest of this down by 1. We'll grab some water actually, and some slab, and add like 1 or 2 patches, or 3 of them for farmland. Going to go in here, but fill that farmland. So now some of this will turn. Some of this should remain as. Hey, why is it not turning? Okay, I'm quickly going to plant some plants to lock some of these into being actual farmland. Like so. That way we have a natural decay look, which we can add on to with more coarse dirt, with rooted dirt. Okay, yeah. And a few more patches of farmland where it's needed. Like so. Now I'm going to add in some coarse dirt among the normal dirt. Some rooters. And we're just doing this at random. So like that. Yeah. Okay. So let's actually slash tick rate. So that's increased now. So these should grow real quick with bone meal. Oh wait, so I'm frozen. Oh, that shouldn't affect the tick race. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, no, it's too gross. Good. Okay, next up. Gonna grab some oak. Stripped oak. Cobblestone. A little bit of glass. Paints. And that's for the entrance. Back exit. Oh, yeah, these now turn into grass. Okay, that's okay. Actually, that's very much okay. Because if we bone meal that, we can have some more grass stuff here. So actually, we're gonna grab some grass. Have that spread around. so. That actually makes it look even more like it's been like this for a while. And other plants are coming through. Like that, okay, yeah, that's good. So this, no, this is where the main door is going to be of this building. So, like that. That's where the back door is going to be. Hold on. Maybe it's where the side door is going to be. So, like that. And actually going to go for a glass block there. Because otherwise, yeah, okay. I mean, the glass plane, blocks better. Okay. And these won't have any glass in them. Although this one will. This one actually will have glass plane. Nice. Okay. Up one, up one. Going to make it look burnt in a little bit. But for that, designing an actual building is better first. And then we can change it into a burnt down one. Door. Because actually, we're building a burned village right here, but in this village here, we have a burned building. Let's see, where is it again? Where is that one again? It was around, yeah, here, this one. It loads in. Let's quickly grab a bit of iced tea. Also, we hit the first hour mark we've completed. But as you can see, this is a burned down building. Or meant to be a burned down building. It's still smoldering from the ashes of the build being burned. So there are some basic design principles that I am going to take from here, like, for instance, hiding campfires in some of the buildings for like smoke effects. Also, I believe I did put those campfires. No, I didn't. Huh. I thought I did. Wait. Did I put them on? Yeah, I did put them on hay bales, which increases the height of the fire, of the smoke. So yeah. Also, bunches of planks and trapdoors on the floor, pressure plates. Now, with spruce, these trapdoors are logical as planks, but with oak we don't really have that. So that's the only problem with this oak village, but that's one we'll have to figure out when we continue on. So, back here. And this really is a small village. Just, yeah. Let it load in, let it load in. It's gonna take a bit. Just let it load in. There we go. So, and I actually am going to create each of these buildings normal. Yeah, well. Okay, so, this one goes here, these connect to here. Let's connect here. And then we go like that, yeah. Okay, then we start building on the roof. Working on the roof. Oak slabs, stone. outer bits. Like that. Actually, we need to increase this one in height still. And with the Genshin music starting again, we start on the roof. Yes. It's gonna be a roof like that. Yeah, just a little quaint small roof on here. Little small roof on here. Okay. Because I don't want this bit and that bit to connect up once the roof is built. Ah, nice. Nice. Okay. Like so. Mm-hmm. Nice. That's a cute little... Actually, no. Wait, these need to be cobblestone. Lower bits. Yeah, that looks better. Does it? Yeah, no, yeah. Okay, so, yeah, that looks good. And then we can go in here, into the farmlands. There's also the access for the farmlands. For the farm, nice. Let's grab some more bone meal. Bone meal the ground around here a little bit more. To really get all those plants in. Although every bit of bone meal here is going to be, I mean, every bit of loose grass is just going to be bone meal like fuck, because that just adds a little bit more of like, oh yeah, this overgrown old village, burned down, abandoned. So yeah. Nice, this first build is almost completely done. We just need this right here to be added. And the best thing about this little town is basically no interiors, because it's all burned down. Like so. Okay, yeah. And that's how you build a little forgotten house with a farm behind it. Okay, so behind here we're basically going to do something very similar to it. Bam. We already got that one. That's what we need. Yeah, sorry. Okay, and the door of the build is actually going to go like here. So no, wait. Where's the door going to be? Right here. Then we can have that. Like so. And we go like this. We have the entrance of the actual bit here. Wait, can we? Yeah, we can walk through here. That's not what I want. So that this. Yeah. So I mean, we do have the same problem over here. Not anymore. Good. There we go. We solved the problem over here as well. Okay. Like that. So actually no, it doesn't make sense to have a wall that would go there, so we'll increase the size here. Move that. Yeah, that's better. That is better. Then this is also in line with each other. Good. Okay, so cobblestone goes in next. Like so. Increase the height on these. Let's go put these in. Like so. One glass pane. Nice. Actually, this here is going to be the entrance to the back of the farm. Back side. So, gonna be copying over this bit to right there. Bam, okay, 2 glass panes. I did not join a Minecraft server called Medieval MC. No. I recently joined a Minecraft server called Carriera SMP, but not Medieval MC. But welcome to the stream, Kando. Ikari. Also, if you want to see the content I've made on the Carriera SMP, that's over on my YouTube channel, because those videos are too long for TikTok. So, yeah. Hey, Frenchie, welcome to the stream and thank you for the likes. Okay, let's see. Ah, yeah, well, I'm not the first black dragon, and so first to go by that name, so isn't that weird to see other people? Though it's rare. It's kind of rare to see that happen. But yeah, if you come across that, might you direct them towards me in terms of good content? No, right. Okay. Hey, Kendo, thank you for the follow. Damn, thank you. Okay, so here we go. Like that. Good. Gonna grab the cobblestone block again. Okay, then we do this. Let me go right here and add this one. Okay, yeah, it's definitely a different house in terms of size and such. So, okay. Also, last few days I haven't been streaming that much. It is the first stream in a few days for me. That has to do with us having a new puppy in house and needing to take care of that. But today I found the opportunity to go and stream a little bit, so that's nice. She's very sweet. Okay, here we go. Also, I've been officially granted access to the study I'm planning to do for the next coming few years, so that's good. I'm officially accepted there, so hey, that's nice. That's very nice for me. So here we go. Also, with that, my study, I do think there's going to be a little bit change in my content in terms of also including some game dev content, because I'm going to basically be studying game design. So that's fun. Yes, okay, yeah, this feels good. This feels good. Then when I make it all burn down, it's going to be amazing. Anyways, that's 2 of the buildings already done. And building these is quite fast, actually. That's nice. Okay, so 2 things. Let's extrude this one down. And yeah, water doesn't matter really that much, so fill it with farmland / tick freeze. Cause we're gonna grab some potatoes. 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 And maybe a few patches of them in here. And like that. I'm gonna grab some grass. That. Then we're gonna go and grab the chorus and rooted that. Actually replace most of the outer ring of this with those. So that's rooted. That's good. Actually, we have a replace tool here. Like so. Okay. Nice. Now that we have that, we can /tick unfreeze. Oh yeah, look at this. This is very much clearly overgrown and forgotten about in terms of what it looks like. Nice. And the same can be said about this place, which once this really gets going in terms of like becoming more grass and such, we'll bone meal the rest of it. And nice. So that's the first 2 done for now. Uh, that's probably mean we should continue on. And actually, the next building I want to do is these horse stables that I want to have right here, which is actually a build I can copy over there. So that way, we have already 2 more builds in here. Like that, yes. Okay. So this here is going to be 1 stable, that one is going to be 1 stable, and then we have some extra space in here, which is going to be storage. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to grab a door, some planks. This is going to be the entrance to the stables. And now actually it's going to need to be half that mud. Okay, step half. Okay, and then add in some more mud like that. Nice. And we continue that onto these bits. And same goes half. I'm gonna grab some oak fences. Like that, we do that. Then right here we can have some wood for the door. For entering into the storage. And this bit is going to have doors on it, but this bit here will just have fences so that the horses can be looking outwards. Like that. This will be closed up. And over. No, wait. That. Again. These. Okay, barrels. We're going to need barrels. Place those in there. Nice. Okay, so everything needs to be increased in height by 1. actually, these actually need to be even one higher, because otherwise you'll suffocate when you ride on your horse to enter it. So everything's gonna be too higher. Like so. Decently tall building. So, since this village is burned down, it's going to be seen as a cursed village, but so that's one of the reasons no one else has gone to live here, and why it's still going to be burned down once the map is released. But I'm currently just designing the buildings themselves so that I have a visual to basically see from, okay, so this is how it should be burned down. Yeah, that's basically what I'm doing. Alright, so let's grab these, because this is just going to have a bit of a wooden roof on it. And it's not going to get much taller than this either. So because there's no real need for that. Like that. I mean, that's going to be, there still is going to be a little bit of space up here. That's just structural and not really meant for anything else. We will have bits of these here. Okay. And then up top of here we're going to slab it up. Like so. And then in here, I'm going to need to increase these in terms of height, one each, in order to complete the build. Also, to the people that are still watching and have been enjoying this stream thus far, would you consider following me? That would really help me out and get closer to my following goal. So, that would be nice. Okay. So that's the horse stables done. And bam, and bam. Which we can, let's see. Oh yeah. Okay. Okay, there needs to be a little bit of restructure in terms of how we're doing this little bit here, but that's not much. You just need to. Also, I did forget to take the ground with me. That's not good. Because we need a backmount ground as such. Bam. Here we go. There we go. go. Nice. So that means we got both the horse stables in here. They're accessible. Actually, we should probably add a little bit more detail right here by doing this. Yeah. No, actually not that. But right there. On these areas. Yeah. So. I can actually do that right here for detail. And fancy fab. Hello, yeah. Okay, like this, yeah. Actually, also got to grab that bone meal. Grey concrete needs to be replaced real quick. And actually, I am going to change the wall here a little bit, because otherwise it's going to be too close the whole time to the building, and that's not good. Because yes, we need it to be close to the building, but we don't need it to be right up to touching the building. Okay, so that means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 23 more buildings, if I count correctly, to build here. Which we'll do certainly right now. Yeah, so this is going to be one of the bigger ones. The entrance over here. This one just needs one entrance, thankfully. Like that. Yeah. And it's going to be one of the buildings with a second floor. Needs a little bit of a second floor. Thanks to these two need to be here. This here is going to be second floor. Okay. So I'm gonna have a roof right there. And I'm gonna have a roof like that. Yeah. And then this here is gonna be a bit more of a shed, I think. Yeah. So like that. Okay, yeah. Okay. So that's what that's going to be. Let's actually complete these two first before we continue on to other buildings. Planks. Doors. Okay. Good. And that's basically everything in terms of the floor layout. Let's then grab our stairs. And do earth slabs actually, because we're going to need to slab up the top here. I didn't grab cobblestone slabs. There we go. Copy that over to this side. Add these in. Actually, let's just copy that over to that side because that's easier than placing them all in. Let's place two of these right there. Let's place these, and let's then slab it up. No, actually, to keep in line with the other buildings, having a bit more on top on the wood section. There we go. And that's another build finished. Yeah. Oh, that's perfect timing, actually. So, we've quickly added a bit more. Let's not forget the glass, actually. Okay, like that. Okay, like that. Bam. Place the door. And right here we are going to have to increase the height of this build like this. A little bit more. Like that. Nice. Like that. Good. Okay, so then we start building the roof up from here. And actually this is going to be total height of the roof. That. This is going to be where the roof ends. Like so. And the rest of this is going to be like that. Hello Mila, welcome back to one of my streams. Welcome back. So, we're currently working on a little village, which actually once it's done I will turn into a burn down village. There are some story reasons for that, but that will be revealed one day once that story is ready to be revealed. Though the story itself is already done, but I feel like it's ready to be revealed. So, yeah. Okay, here we go. There we go. Copy this over to the other side. Then we do this. Then we do this. Okay. Oh yeah, I don't have that on currently. We need to relog for that. Yeah, well, okay. There we go. And that's another 2 houses finished. Nice. I do think that it's gonna... Yeah, this looks good. Let's add a bit more path towards the entrances of the houses. Boom, meal the grass around this. Like crazy. Replace these pieces of layer grey concrete. More grass. Okay. Yeah. Actually, you know I can do this in a simpler and better way. Just give me a moment. Because if we select this, go like that. Like that. Ctrl R. Let's see. Grey concrete to grass. Bam. And that means, oh, the grey concrete has now been turned into grass. Saving us the time to replace those bits. Okay. That shack over there, is it the same size as this one? That would be nice if that's true. Yeah, let's see. Let's just copy over this one. Let's see if that is, that's going to be very helpful for me. Means I need to build less buildings. Actually this one is a little bit smaller, but that's okay. Yeah, that's okay. There we go. There we go, and a bit more like that. So that's another building already done. Nice. Okay. Yeah. This one actually also has that similar shape, but oh no, it's by 3. But maybe then. No. Okay. Let's see. Which one should we? No, those aren't the same size. No. Okay, yeah, this is gonna be like also a little shack kind of build. Although no, this is actually gonna be a bit more of a tower in height. A little bit taller of a building, like 2 stories as well. There we go. Good. So that's gonna be that height. Because otherwise we would get in a bit of a problem with the well and the roof of this building. So let's see. Actually, this is going to have a third level, but that third level is just going to be a bit of a lookout. Yeah, no, this is just going to be a lookout tower. Yeah. Which maybe I should add a few more of these in anyway. Because this village is on the edge, on a forest clearing. So they do still have to worry about the monsters coming from the forest. So yeah, let's just make this into a tower. A watchtower. Okay, let's grab some path blocks. Like that. Grab these again. Let's build up. Let's grab those slabs. So let's go that. And that's okay, nice. That's to a full floor. So we can copy, rotate it. And then we add these two in, and then we're up here. So that watch can be kept from here. Actually, no, wait, we should probably, yeah. Actually going to expand the watch platform. So that there's more space for the person who is watching out for danger to actually watch out for danger. From all sides. Like so. Then they just need to be careful not to fall into the staircase down. So, yeah. They walk around here. Keep watching everything that happens around them. Even though they have this incredible watchtower that allows them to see everything in this village, they would not be able to see and predict the outcome that will happen to what will happen to them. But yeah, again, that story is for another day, not now. Okay, here we go. Nice, yes, okay. And from here, we're just going to be building the roof. Okay. Like so. Yes. Okay. Actually, No, no, this roof is bad. It's an ugly roof. Very ugly roof. I think I'm just going to go with a similar roof to the others here. That being, let's see, where is it there? Like, we are going to go one higher for it though. Is ooh, I already have an idea of what we can have up here in terms of, like, yeah, we're going to need a bell. We're gonna have a bell up here, which they can ring using some chains. Yeah, that's gonna make it look better as well. That. Yes, good. Copy that over to here. Add in the wood parts. And let's do this. Okay. Let's add in some extra ones. These. And these. And let's then have these all converge in the middle here. With that. Actually, no, wait. Yeah. Actually, no, this should be one lower. Maybe like so. Yeah, that way we have like a full system here to warn the people of this village. I'm going to need a lantern up here as well. Actually, yeah, no, we're going to be putting those on here. Okay, yeah, that looks good. That looks good. Actually, let's have a look at this village, what we've done so far with shaders. Yes, we've got shaders in here. So, let's drop those in. Ah, that looks good. That looks good. Look at this beautiful little village. Sun's there currently. So if you come here, yeah, you walk into the village on this side. Okay, yeah, this is getting to the feel I want with this place. Good. Actually, yes. Okay, yeah. No, wait, no. Never mind. It's going to be a different village, actually. I'm liking this village too much to go and destroy it. It's going to be a different village. And actually, yeah, one of these buildings is I'm going to replace with like a teleportation waystone point, which is going to be this bit here. Yeah, this one's gonna be replaced with these two. Yeah, okay. For that, we're gonna grab black. No, we're going to grab stone. Here we go. Okay, displays a name now. So that's also something. Okay, there we go. Nice. Actually, let's replace these with these. That. So. And on top of these wall bits, we're going to be placing some lanterns in order to have a little more light around here. Good. Now, we're going to add a little bit of path here. The rest of this is going to be grass. This one has full path access actually already. And that. Okay, that's the teleportation point set up. Actually, if we wanted to, we could teleport to 4 other places, which is actually this place here, which I currently have set up teleportation waypoints to. Actually, it's still loading in, but so this place is also one of the places you can teleport to. We've got each of these buildings here is one of those teleportation points. Which looks like this. And if we wanted to, hey, we can't... Wait, why is it not showing up? Our next place here. So we got Marlon, which is also a place we can visit, which is this town right here, which has its own style as well. Basically, each place will have its own style of these as well, as far as I can get that to be the way. Also, I do think, however, that there should be some water in here, just to keep it in line with the others. Because the others each have some water in here. So like that. And then we do a big circle around it. Like that. Yes. That. We have our water in here as well. Nice. That does really completes this one, yeah. And we're back here. In Armanti is what I've called this place. And it's still loading in. There you go. So yeah. We really have made quite a lot of progress here already. So next, yeah. I actually kind of want to connect this bit up to the path up here. This little town. So we'll go right here. I'm gonna grab a path too. Let's see, where is it? Here it is. And we're going to select this, the path. We're going to increase the radius to 3. No, we had it on 2. Yeah. And we'll just extend this path all the way. Oh wait, edit. Wait, edit, Control Y. Okay, yeah. This one we're going to be placing a bit more this way. Actually need to select this one for a bit more curvature in there. Nice. Actually need to do the same right here. Like that? Okay, good. So okay. That means that we now have a full pathway connecting this town to the path up here, which actually was meant to go to this bit here, this whole temple built here in the middle of the water. Wait. His backside. It's not the same, right? It's still loading in, okay, yeah. Ah, yeah, it's all the same, yeah. Just oh, that's just a map doing this. Yeah. Actually, also this grid, each of these is one chunk. So there's also big builds and some smaller builds. Because like this whole town takes 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, this is 9, 18 plus 12, like 36 chunks. Okay, yeah, 30 chunks or so. This is 30 chunks or so, and yeah. Okay, anyways, let's teleport here. Let it load in. There we go. Okay, so next we got 2 more farm bits that need to be built. Then we got some more houses that need building. And actually we're going to decrease the size of this one by 1 more block. To have a bit more breathing space in terms of roof and height. Yeah. So let's again grab these. Yeah, that's most of the blocks I've been using in these builds and this build, except for DC. Still need to complete the floor in here, so let's do that first. Okay. I don't know why that wasn't working, but okay, so that's going to be where the entrance to this house is. Okay, so yeah. Okay, this is gonna be big one, or unless how we're going to do that. Yeah, no, let's leave it like that. Because we have the same. Okay, we have the same problem over here. That's fine then. That's something we'll have to live with. No, wait, actually, we're going to be moving this wall bit 1 more over there. Get a bit more breathing space in terms of the roof, and that solves our problem with this bit right there. Okay, yeah. So we only have 1 wall that's full. Good. So let's do this now. And let's put these on top of that. Also, we are over 2 hours now. Nice. Okay, so, and oh yeah, here, these need to be going here. There needs to be 1 of these here, 1 of these here. Hey, Lazy Tech, thank you for the follow. Thank you, dude. There we go. That's another follower to the horde, to the collection. Because dragons portals. That floor is in. And like that. Hey! Wait, I just did... Laser Tag, thank you for the rose. Thank you for the roses. Thank you very much for the roses, Lazy Tag. Damn, thank you for achieving my life goal. Hey. Dude. Thank you very much. Did not expect to have that today happen as well. We've been like... Damn. Thank you very much, dude. Wait, even a heart? Damn. Lazy Tag. You know what? For that, Lazy Tag, you deserve a follow back. If it... I've now followed you as well, Lazy Tag. Thank you very much. Okay, so... You know what, Lazy Tag? But you're also gonna get... The house that I'm currently building is going to be your house in this world. This house... in this world. So, when the map releases, you can find the sign above it. There we go. And let's do it on both sides. Let's also grab some yellow dye. And some glowing. Bam. Thank you very much, Lazy Tag. Wait, you've become member of the fan club. Thank you very much. And you really deserve this house to be yours. There we go. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Okay. And also laser tag, I am quickly adding an interior into this building for you. So, you're the first building in this town to have an interior. Your house. So like that. You can go up here, and there will be a bit more storage in the form of chests and barrels. Like that. And let's actually have a lantern up here as well. Like that. And then you can go down here, where you have a red bed right here, a lantern hanging there, here, some books on a bookshelf like that. Actually, again, also some trapdoors on it. To really shape up. Okay, like that, good. I'm gonna grab some carpet. Okay. Gonna add a little bit of a couch. Right here. Sitting area. And actually with some fences. Where did I leave those there? And like that. Couch with a table to eat from. Bookcase, storage. I think this is a decent interior. And once again, thank you for all the gifts you've sent me. Okay, so that's the first house here fully done. I think that's could be nice. Okay. Then we've got this house right there. Over there. Got a few more houses over here that need to be done. Neat building. Okay. So again, let's grab these blocks. Not this one. This one. This one. Yeah. Okay. Next. Yeah, let's just complete this side of the village and go like that way. So next we're going to be building right here. And well, here is actually to close. So like that. Yeah. Good. Okay. Now. Planks. there. Actually, let's go activate the replace. Like so, down. With these, down. Doors. Like this. Okay, nice. So, just like the others, this one isn't going to be that high of a building. So we're going to have a roof going from here straight over to the other side. Okay, here we go. Like that. Good. Then we add in this one. These two. On top of that we add these ones in here. We add okay, yeah, good. So that's another one finished. Nice. Okay. 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 So let's go complete some more houses. Ah ha 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 ha. Actually, fuck it. Let's copy over this one again. Because I think I see a place where I can place it again. This time let's also copy over the floor again. Like right here. Oh, that works perfectly. Yeah, that works perfectly. Nice. Does mean we need to so. But look at that, that's already another building done in this village. That's going quick. Okay, yeah. Okay, this here. Okay, yeah, we're going to have the door right here. Yeah. This really one is going to be the smallest house in this village. So, that's something. Here we go. Like that. Yeah. And I'm gonna grab a stone slab. Stone slab. Put those there. And I'm copy this over to the other side. We add 2 of these right here. And then go here. Grab these ones. And oh, actually, we could just do it with the stairs. Nice. Okay. And that's another building finished. Mostly because we still need to place the 2 glass panes in here. And you know what, let's do a little bit of interior work. Again, by let's see. Let's first of all completely that. These here. Like so. And here. Actually, let's make that on a chest. Okay. And actually, no, we should probably also have a lantern in here for light. As these buildings are that's the smallest house we have here in the village, which yeah, we might need to copy it over at some point. Although this one's gonna be the thinnest. This one you can't even really call a house, it's just gonna be okay, yeah, this is gonna be the thinnest house in the entire village. So there we go. Barrels, lantern, yeah. Okay. Oh, actually, do that. Do this. We place the bed down. Place the lantern. Place the barrels in the roof bit here. So let's actually do some really okay, yeah. There we go. Nice. So there's everything in this one. I mean, you got some barrels up there, but not much else. So now it's time for the roof. And actually we could just do it like that. Nice. And then we have these two. No, wait. This one. And then we do this. And that's another house done. The most inconvenient. It's just a tiny house here. Besides a bed and some barrels, there's nothing really in here except for a lantern, which you hit your head on if you stand on your bed. Yes. Nice. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Next. Let's go back to this one because we still have not fully completed this one. Because there is still the fences that need to go here. And there's actually going to be a bit more of a cow pen, I think. Yeah, some cows, some sheep, something like that. Okay. Okay, yeah, that's how simple it is. So, cow. That's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 cows in this area. And we're gonna grab some bone meal. To add some more visual stuff. And the tall ones we are going to remove from here. Like that. Gonna add some more bone meal around here as well. Around here. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Good. Wait, third person followed me? Hey Seth, thank you for following me. I hadn't noticed that you had followed me. Just noticed. After the follower goal is black for some reason. Black and not fillable. Come on. Let's reload it. Okay, so next. I think we'll do the same for that what we did there for this one. But then with some sheep. Have a little bit more space here thanks to the path. So we'll use that to really close off this area a bit here. Let's add in the base of this structure. Like that. Like that. Okay. And we'll increase this to the... Let's just finish the house first before we add in all the animals. So let's see, grab those, grab these. Actually, door. Door. That. Okay. Okay, here we go. Yeah, that's good. Like that. We'll add in these now. Yeah. Yeah. Like that. Like this. Let's place these down. Let's place these down. There we go. Okay, that's most of that build done. Now we just need to replace the orange concrete here. Grass. Not the fence, but orange. The bone. This here. Okay, nice. Now let's add some bone meal to it. Remove the tall ones. Now add some sheep. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Huh. Okay, so 3 of each. 3 black sheep, 3 white sheep. Nice. Okay. So. Okay, now then. Yeah. The pub. I actually think I am going to make it 1 block smaller on each side to make sure it completely fits in here. In terms of size. Like that. Okay, I want to have a double door for the pub. That works nicely. There, let's go there. Yeah, okay, yeah. So actually I only have to build one side of the pub in order to build both sides of the pub. That's nice. that's how we'll build this place. And it's also going to be serving a bit as an inn, I think. Yeah. It's also going to be serving as an inn. So we're going to have this first floor. And on top of here we're going to have a second floor which will serve as the inn part of this build. So we're going to grab the oak planks, which we have to place still anyway, downstairs. Okay, let's place this door back. These down. Like so. Let's make the second floor happen. Like that. So oh yeah, there needs to be windows in these. Like that, nice. We copy over this bit here. And actually that's yeah, okay. We're going to have two rooms here. One right here. And one on the other side. How are we going to go up here? You know, okay. We'll leave that bit for once we've copied it over to the other side. Because right now we should probably start a bit on the roof. And that be done on this side. Because once it's done on this side, we can just copy and paste that one over to the other side. There we go. There we go. And that. Let's add one more of these. A little bit more of these. Let's grab the oak slabs. And that means that if we select this one here, like so, go up all the way here, select these, and then Ctrl F, like that, bam! Both sides of the build are now done. That's another one done. And that means that there's two more on this side, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more on that side. 7. And then we need to do the foliage and everything. So that's nice. Actually, we're gonna grab our sign. The steps in. Here we go. And we'll grab these two. There we go. And we'll grab this sign again. And have a second one hanging down. So nice, this town square area is done. Now, we have been live for about 2 hours and 48 minutes, so in 12 minutes or so I am going to have to stop, just for my own sake. For for myself. So let's see. We've made quite some progress here. That's for certain. Let's see. Yeah, let's do this one. And it's probably going to be the last one for this stream. Okay, yeah. It's gonna be a smaller one. Actually, let's just do this. Yeah. That's a lot more logical. And actually, this one's going to have a little bit of a different door. Because it's all going to be like that. We're going to grab these. We're going to grab not the path. Oak planks. Yes. Okay, bam. We're going to copy over this house right here. Rotate it like that and put over here. Then we're going to make this house a little bit taller. Right, giving it a second floor. Okay, so let's grab the class. And let's finish the insides a bit by adding a second floor in here like that. Actually, let's keep this bit like so. So I'm gonna have a ladder over there to get up here. Nice. Okay, roof. And we're going to need to be quick with this one. Okay, one more. We're gonna place this one there. Place this one there. Replacing some more these. Bam. Bam. Then actually, hey, Crayon, thank you for the like. Crayon Sorensen. Thank you for the liking. Okay, so that's another building completed. That leaves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 buildings to be completed. And then this village area is completed. Except for the walls. Those need to be increased in height. Thank you. Yeah. It is indeed cool looking. So, I think that's all we're going to do for this village for now, because we're going towards the end with like 5 minutes left before I need to stop. Unfortunately. So, let's just do a little bit of a build showcase, because we've got this little village here now, which is mostly done. Then we have, yeah, let's first go to Marlan. This town, which is a town which still needs a whole lot of work. Here it loads in. Come on, yeah, there we go. It has this huge church building, which is more like a cult, but that will be explained in the story about it, because this is all for a book I'm writing. You have a visual guide to this area, these kinds of areas. Then we're building a farm over here. We have a whole town already over here. As you can see. No, this is meant to be like a fantasy world, so it's either transport by walking or horses. And maybe at some point once this map is more completed, I will also add in like a fantasy mount mod in order to make it easy to traverse these areas. We've got a full mangrove swamp I'm working on here. It's not fully completed yet. We've got a building right here that still needs some hey Dom, thank you for the likes. Work. But the last build I want to show you before I head off for today is the place where I started this stream. And it's where we'll end this stream. Just needs to load in. Come on. There we go. Just takes a little bit. And let's put on the shaders. Which will take a little bit to load. Yeah. Well, I do like building very much in Minecraft, and with this, I'll leave you with the view of this pyramid. Anyways, oh wait. I'm gonna be live until we get total 300 people who have gone and been here, because I've got 299 visits to this stream. So I'm gonna be live until we hit 300. That should be doable. Until then, we'll have just this view of this pyramid, which this is meant to be an upgraded desert temple, and it actually includes a previous upgrade of the desert temple I did, which are those smaller big pyramids. There are in total like, thank you. That is also where we've hit the 300, but like this pyramid, there are a total of 2 of the bigger ones, 1 ginormous one, and then 4 small ones. So in total there's like 11 pyramids here. So yeah. And each of these pyramids is also going to have loot, because I am planning on making this like an adventure map for people who want to play it. So yeah. Anyways, with that, ladies and gentlemen, I've been live for almost 3 hours here, and yeah. Now I did build it completely, but I used a mod called Axiom to build it. And you don't want to know what's inside? I've been working on the inside a little bit. The inside isn't bad, because like the same patterns from the outside also are on the inside, and inside of here it's pretty dark currently with the shaders on. But as you can see, I've started mapping out some rooms, and this pyramid is going to have a challenge inside of it. Yeah, that's the problem with shaders and my laptop. And since we're still here, you know what, fuck it, let's go do another build showcase of a build that's also like an upgrade of a previously vanilla Minecraft structure. Because this build here, it's not fully done yet, but this is, if it loads in real quick, which it, come on, I know you want to load in, there we go, because this here is meant to be an upgraded jungle temple. So I'm again loading shaders currently. That's why I'm not moving. Yeah, upgraded jungle temple. And it's an ginormous increase in size as well. I can show you this grid. Each of these parts of the grid is like one chunk. Each of those is one chunk. So it's very, very big. Also, with the shaders, it looks amazing at this point of the day. It's 00 time. And we can go inside of here. And this is also going to have a full interior. And it's definitely not done yet, because there's still stuff I need to do in here. As you can see with the dirt. Yeah, it really does. I really like the shaders. And there's still some areas down here that I need to add. So, yeah. So this build is not done yet. The main build of this build is done. And it's all, everything in here is accessible thanks to water streams. And that's also the way you're meant to traverse this place. Because you can go up water streams to get like to higher areas, to like here, which is going to be a darker area. this is going to be the darkness that stays here because it's fucking cool to have the darkness there. Yeah, another build I have not shown yet. Actually, we can teleport to it thanks to this. Teleport. Wait, it's not teleporting me. Oh, no, it is. Just wasn't just stuck there a bit. And come on. Yeah, okay, it is loading in, but just taking a moment. So we're inside. Yeah. This tower here is a courthouse. Oh, that looks amazing with this glass there. So this entire tower is a courthouse. So that's what I have there. I also have, like, let's see, where is it? Up here, I believe. No, I did not want to make another waypoint there. Yeah, here. This here is like a library slash quest hub area. Because yes, there's going to be quest once this map is done. That's going to be the final bits I'm going to be adding onto this map. And as you can see, waterfall. Little dock here with a ship. And this here is the actual library, which it's big. It goes down very deep to like. And this place used to be laggier thanks to a bunch of candles, so I did decrease the amount of candles, but still kept them down here. And like you have this area, which is the library itself, which basically the lore of this place is everything is going to happen, or happening, or has happened, is stored in books here. So time and space itself are converging in this space. And that's also one of the reasons why there is a quest room here with quests from across the ages. So, yeah. And, what's another good build to show off while we're showing off builds? Let's think. Although, yeah, well, this isn't really a full remake of a building, but it is basically a mansion. Though this isn't big enough for to be called a Whitler Mansion remake, because those need to be bigger. So we got these walls around here, and we got a mansion inside of here. Like that. Which is a decent sized mansion, but it needs to be bigger. Also, we've got a little bit of a greenhouse in here as well. Which, this whole build still needs an interior. I haven't come to doing the interiors of most of these. Again, yeah, damn, thank you for all those likes. It's, I'll stay alive till we hit the like goal then. Because that's the satisfying thing to do. So, so yeah. We've got this whole building here. And, this place, I've shown off on previous streams, but I will keep it secret from now on. For reasons because it's a special place. Actually, might build something above it to hide it a bit. And if this place will load in, because this here, yeah, almost at 100% indeed, yeah. So if this loads in, this place here, yeah, okay, go. This place here is basically both a grave and a sundial, because each of these contains the remains of one of 8 fallen heroes, and this sundial in the middle actually kind of functions. That's the light goal. That's the light goal. We hit the light goal. Do daylight cycle true? Because as you can see, as time moves, which we have an increased tick rate, so time flows faster. But you can see it moving. It works as a sundial. And yeah, the shadow does become smaller the closer we're at some point. So, but it will grow again, and it will stay here for one full rotation. So yeah, but that's, and it gives me the time to do the things again. Because to the 20 people watching this stream, I would really, you apparently have been enjoying this stream, so would you please consider following me, because that would help me out a lot. I'm a small content creator. I've currently got like 74, 75, no wait, 70, just a little bit over 70 followers on here, and I would like to increase that number. So if you're still here watching, please consider following me. And yeah. Also, once again, I want to thank Lazy Tech for sending in all those gifts and following me, as well as, let's see, who else followed me again? Seth, thank you for following, and Gando, thank you for following again. All the other people who stopped by, thank you. Crane Sorensen, thank you very much for getting me to the light goal. And with that, I actually think once the timer has hit a full rotation and night, which actually it's going to become nighttime pretty soon, right? Yeah. Actually, it's going to become nighttime very, very soon. So yeah. Once it hits nighttime, we shall be off. So I hope y'all enjoyed this stream. I sure know that I did. And I would like to see y'all on the next one. Good. Bye. I actually like. Okay, yeah, that's loading. Cancel. Okay, with that, ladies and gentlemen, goodbye.